Hello! Wait, where's my smile? There's my smile. Hello, everybody! Hope everyone's having a wonderful day today. Welcome into the Tuesday stream. I am looking a little more down than normal. Let me reset that. Boop. Well, I hope everyone's had a good day. Alarm, thank you for spooping me during the intro. Well, before the intro, actually. Preparing everything still, running 2 minutes behind schedule, then I hear it very loud. Boop! I forgot to turn the volume down. It was up super duper loud. Because I hope everyone's had a good day today. Or if it's morning, I hope you're having a good day. Or good morning. I have not been up to much, I'm gonna admit. I kind of went out shopping. I got my snacks. I ate some snacks. I gotta not eat them so quick. But tomorrow I need to fully clean this office. I need to do a deep clean. It is... Well, I say deep clean. It's not like, oh, everything is putrid and whatnot. I've just got some empty boxes, really, that I need to get rid of. So I need to get the box cutter out, cut them all up, squish them, and then throw them away. Throw them into the recycling. Recycling's important, people. If you're in a country that has 2 bins, a regular and a recycling, it is no effort to recycle. I know there are some places where it's actually come forward that apparently, well, people say that they end up in the exact same place. Now, whether you believe that or not, like, it's up to you, but I, for one, go, well, I'm doing my part. Obviously, the government's not doing theirs, I guess. I enjoy this song. Probably a bit too much, but it's a good song. Just try and fix something up before I do the screen transition. Okay, there was a bit of a slight artifact error. Now, Maya, it's still not highlighting things. Alright, I'm going to be able to show you in a second. Alrighty. Let's do the... So I'm just having a little bit of a thing. This was bugging me last stream. I hit a shortcut. You know what? I don't care if you're messing around there. Banned. They just posted a whole bunch of offensive shit, and I am not having that here. Anyway. I'm trying to figure out how to do... Like, when you mouse over something, you used to highlight. I also got to get the music started. Boop. Thank you for the boop. Also getting the playlist to go at the back. Let me refresh Twitch so I don't have to see the person's messages. There we go. That's better. So as a quick little thing, for people who come in, if your first message is insulting a streamer, followed by JK, love your streams, I don't care, you're a piece of shit. Don't go around insulting people, okay? You can say that to yourself as much as you want. Don't go to others to try and insult them. So the goal for the stream is I'm trying to build, or slowly build up the RX-78. I was going to do the helmet and face, like just the entire head. But I think I'm going to try and do the head off stream. It's got so many fiddly little tiny pieces that if we look down here in the instructions, it's not clear on the shape of anything. I do, however, have actual model kits that I can study. I can look up real close at that. But let me just quickly Google Maya not showing high mouse over faces. I think that's people say, oh, check if symmetry's on or off. That didn't really change anything. Okay, that's not it. This is weird. I've never actually had this happen, in which the mouse over isn't really working. Now, let's try mouse not highlighting faces. Pre-selection highlight. There we go. So, Control Shift right click, and you'll get a little widget around your mouse. You can't see it, but then you go down into Select, and in there's pre-selection highlight. Alright, well, I guess the start of the stream is actually going to be the arm. As I said, I was going to do the head. It's way too small and fiddly. The beauty of the arms as well is we only need to do one arm and then we can just flip it. I'm also going to move... And flip it again, and it could be all arms, no legs. Genius! I actually consider what would it like. It'd be fun to make a VTuber that's one of those muscled people that walk around on just their forearms. And yeah, their legs are just dangling. But then again, I don't really want to create that. Well, we only really need the front face for this. Well, forgot about the symmetry being on. Let's turn that off. Basically, this is just the shape that we want. Then we extrude backwards. And outwards. Actually, I don't even think this bit here, me going backwards. Delete them. And it looks like all of these corner bits here are going to get beveled. We can also fix this up at the front and just go one. Bring in that little bit. Now there is, I don't know how we can see my mouse if it does show up or not. There is a small lip that actually sticks out by the looks of it. So these three here are going to go backward. Okay, so I believe that's what is happening. I wish I could zoom in a bit further, but it's kind of hard to zoom in any closer. Don't mind just completely blank for a second there. Right, so I don't know what this side here is going to be like. It looks like it might just be completely flush. Hello, Raina. Why would you laugh at me? I am making an RX-78. Because why not? I'm trying to figure out how to make it based off of the model kit instructions. Thickness. Oh, it is thickness, but like minus 0.05. That's probably the best one. 0.5. But how are you doing today? That is a simple. It is the simplest. I made Gundam Epion for your final 3D modeling. So I've done this once before, but I was making the Gojulus Giga. However, I thought it'd be fun to try and make a Gundam. Just a simple one that I can then try to customize later. For any model was Ava Unit 1. Man, you guys are doing all these cool ones, and here I am doing just this. Hello? Now, technically, this bit here should be hollow, like on the inside. So, where's my bridge? And it looks like it goes until back here. As I mean, like the backside here looks like it's flush, but the top of it isn't. Also, it's kind of annoying me that this... I thought I... No, I didn't line it up. Well, now it's lined up. James got the first! Here to re-add Seri. Seri re-added itself. But thanks for letting me know. And 2 hydrates. Healthy hydrate. And unhealthy hydrate. Got a cherry coke for this. Yum, 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 yum. Alright, so I'm gonna have to just assume what the inside of this is gonna be like. Yeah! But James, Raina, how are you both doing today? I do hope it's treating you good. You just woke up? Well, no better way to start your day than with Nyx. Is that factually true? I don't really know. I just appreciate you being here. Here I'm gonna bridge. I think these two bits I can delete so it's just flat. And just do that. Then up here, I believe we'll need a single edge. Just so we can once can go bridge to bridge, bridge. A little gap there, but we'll fix that in a bit. And we fill the hole. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Hello, Saba. Fortune cookie. Good things take time. I hope this is a good thing. How are you doing today? Doing good. I am glad to hear it. So I'm guessing it's about here-ish. Fortune cookies are really good. So I believe that the fortune cookies works in a way similar to tarot cards in a sense. They can be more generalized, but they also have... they can be applied to a lot of situations, and it's us that have to apply it. But it's through that they actually get the accuracy. We also have Dead Sun joining us soon. In voice. James's one. You only need to look to your own reflection for inspiration. Because you are beautiful. That isn't amazing. Is my helmet broken? Summer. Summer, bye. Hello, Lusty Buzz. Oh, you're epic. Chat, you're the epic ones. I wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for you. Don't want that. To be fair, you keep looking up with your eyes, picking me up. Okay, fair. Alright, I'm going to turn the music down a bit, and we'll call it Dead Sun. We're going to have very faint music in the background.
Oh.
Hello!
Hello, Mr. Nix.
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Sun.
Hi, Suba. Got some Persona music going on.
Yeah! I made sure I turn it down. So
Yeah,
what do you
hi,
think?
Lusty Buns. I really like Lusty Buns. And Slime too. Oh my gosh.
All the cool
All the
people
cool
are coming in.
Yeah. I'm
Also,
eating,
Dead Sun, I've made it as a streamer. I got my first hate viewer.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, someone came in before and just threw a whole bunch of insults at me.
Oh, cool. I love that. I love that for you now that you're a real streamer. You've always been a real streamer in my book.
But banned, like, their message was banned and it was followed up by JK, love your stream. I'm like, nah, you're out of here. Because, you know, what I want them around. Is there a hidden face in here?
I'm gonna tell you, your proportions on this are like right on. So
Glad. Ah, there's another hidden face. I knew I disliked wrong. Yeah, I'm trying to follow the little guide thing as much as I can. But at the same time, obviously, it's not going to tell you 100% where everything is. So there's a lot of eyeballing. Like, last stream, the torso was a lot wider. At least the front unit. And I looked and I'm like, yeah, that's bad. I am looking at it and I'm realizing...
RX-78. This is the RX-78 first edition. Right here. Like, this is the one that shows up in the first few episodes.
The only thing is, I just realized the front panel here is actually diamond-shaped. Which means these vents actually go inward.
And also the vents tip up a little bit towards the center. Yeah.
Oh, that's it. No, that is soft slap.
My wife got me some really good Mexican food last night, and I wasn't able to eat it all, so that's what I'm doing now.
Oh, I'm jealous. I'm gonna select. there works. Like, it's not overly noticeable, but it's something.
Yeah, and that area right up there is going to be up a degree or two. If you look at the Gundam image, you can see there's an arc there.
Yeah. It should be wider.
Not much, though. Not much.
What I can do is I can delete these. Oh, wrong.
I can't bring that up without sharing to the class. Oh, no.
I looked away from chat for a bit. I gotta probably catch up a bit.
Plus, you buns would be insane when they saw this cheesecake.
Yeah. I got hydrate before. Hydrant!
It's a cinnamon. Okay, so it's a Mexican cheesecake that has been deep fried with cinnamon on it, with whipped cream and strawberry on top.
Oh, that sounds quite good.
Yeah, well, I'm about to find out. Oh my god.
Super is 93% filled.
Yeah, that tracks.
How could you do this, Super?
Oh my god. This is a oh, this is why my wife was like, "You're welcome." Yeah, I would definitely say don't feel afraid of making it like boxy at first, and then like
Yeah.
figuring that stuff out later. You know? Because if it's boxy, at least everything will line up.
I mean, I kind of like, even though it's just a very small line ad, like, I gotta push that in a bit, actually. I do like that because it keeps the seam lines a bit. And I like it because it kind of adds like a panel line. I kind of modeled the panel lines a bit. Because why not?
Yeah, sure. They're probably on the real Gundams anyway.
James is 85% heroic today? That can't be. He's always throwing boulders at me. But I've really got to watch Gundam. Like, it has been way too long since I last consumed anything Gundam related. And it was always the Dynasty Warrior Gundam games.
Yeah, Lusty Bun says if it's not Gundam Wing, she doesn't care.
And that is on my to-watch list.
Isn't that a banger of a soundtrack?
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Like, I mean, Gundam Wing has one, or the song that was just playing?
Both.
Both.
Probably. Gundam Wing has a banger of a soundtrack, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta check that out then. Looking at this, going... It shows a line. And a part of me believes that line cuts through the middle of the sphere. Alright, so what I should actually do... I don't know why I moved it. This thing's center. At least in this one. Some Gundam models, the shoulder joint is further back.
Holy crap. Holy crap, Lusty Buns. How dare you?
Did someone tell me the other day that he's glad at Derby and does what a bunch of software makes the script.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That is some fucking liable right there. Excuse
How
my
could you?
But, how could I? It's dead son Lusty Bun speaks of must be cancelled and executed on site. Gosh. Lusty Buns is just jealous that I didn't share any of my freaking deep fried cheesecake.
I mean, I'm jealous.
Oh, it's so good.
Well, I've got a cherry Coke. Jealous of that.
What I do is I take actual vanilla extract and add it to my Coke. The Coca-Cola, that is. I need to be precise because Lusty Buns is here. They'll take my words out of context.
To be fair, can you blame them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely I can blame them. I'm really liking that you're making a Gundam.
I wanted to make one for a while. Like, actually physically make a Gundam, and I was going to do it on stream. I just...
Oh, like Gunpla? You
Yeah.
wanted to, like, put one together?
And I never got around to it. The joint we're never going to really see, so it's fine that it's not perfect. It's bugging me that it's not perfect.
It's not bad.
I'm half expecting, oh, it's not bad for you.
Oh, I can see it.
No, I know you would never say that. You're
I'd
too
never even
wholesome.
think it. Well, what the heck?
You're too wholesome for that.
That's a Lusty Buns thing. They'll like see me getting my ass kicked in freaking Fortnite or something, and they'll be like, "Are you winning?"
You winning, son.
Yeah.
I got quickly. So I don't know if anyone else has this issue with Maya, but for some reason lately, every 10 minutes or so, I have to clear editing, like delete the non-deformer history. Don't know why.
That, but I don't
Like,
know
it
about,
just-
like, every 10 minutes.
Yeah, the program just lags a lot for me.
Oh, here's a question: how many RAM sticks do you have in your computer?
No clue.
Processor one, two. No,
Oh, that's-
you don't know how many RAM sticks?
No.
Like you can't look at your computer and see.
I mean, I can put my face to the side, but I mean, it's such an
So,
awkward
like,
position.
Oh, you don't have a glass. You don't have like a glass side or whatever.
Hello, Magma Burns. Good to see you.
Hi, Magma Burns.
I got
I'm a
Dead
little
Sun
off
Prime.
this guy in Nix's lap over here.
He's very adorable. Anyway, let me try and look inside the glass. Like, awkward. 2.
Okay, that's good. That's fine.
And don't ask me what size they are, because all I can tell you is they're blue.
Yeah, two's good for that actually. That platform.
And these arms are
Because otherwise you
white.
have to like deal with memory timing and stuff.
But I just have a lot of issues with this computer, especially just Windows in general. And I've been told the solution to it is like fresh install Windows, wipe everything, and I'm like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, you know how annoying it is to reinstall every program?
Yes, it's horrible. I have to do that all the time, and it's always a pain in the ass.
This no, they're short distance. Maybe I've moved, like, made the... Yeah. Yeah, I have. Alright, so the armpit and panel lines are way too far back. It's a good thing I made this easy to fix. I thought it was in the middle, and then I was like, no! The diagram down here isn't showing it in the middle. Maybe it was, and I moved it back because... who knows why.
Oh my gosh, Nix.
But
There is a game I want really bad. Do you want to see it?
sure.
They're all. I'll put it in the. Like you might want to show this off. If yeah.
First, I pause the music.
Yeah.
OBS back open.
I think it's an open world cowboy game. There's 16 missions to complete, 5 boss fights, and mission editor for those who finish the game. Where can I play this? It's only $15. Pre-order
That
the game and get your name in the credits.
I love this little bit. So, like, there's no music for chat,
Oh my gosh.
but it's just the fact that it's 3D modeled, but designed to look like those old pixel DOS games.
Yeah, I gotta find out what it's about. Oh, apparently there's a Steam key too. Oh wait. Pre-order.
Can't sacrifice me gems. It don't work that way. You just
Oh,
bought the
doesn't that look?
sacrifice.
I don't know why it's going so slow on your
Oh,
thing.
I am tapping frame by frame continuation,
Oh,
just
okay.
looking at the models.
Yeah, no. There's a train model. They're all green. Let me just send this over.
Yeah, I would definitely play this.
Oh man. Ooh. Yeah, they just 12 days. You know what? Just 12 days ago, they I'm following this guy. Just 12 days ago, they put out a roadmap. Let me look at the roadmap. Deformable terrain. No way. Horse travel. Generated terrain, dialogue system, speech,
This thing looks
time
so
travel,
cool. Keep the
bleeding,
tab open.
CRT effect, other stuff to make it look nicer than a game. Okay, cool. Now let's talk about what's in the game. A pose system, level system, gangs, wanted system, shout out. Permanent upgrades, creatures, hideouts, and possession. Game looks awesome. Where do I download this? It has to be. Has to be on Steam, right?
I mean, you'd hope so.
I think it is. Okay. I am wishlisting it on Steam. Imagine if this was multiplayer.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Like, I
This would be
love...
the coolest game.
It's why I love indie games, is like, you get so many original creative things. Like, you won't see a big
Yeah, there's
company trying to do that.
Yeah, this is one dude's project, and it's fucking amazing. Like, I haven't even played it, and I know I'm gonna love this game. There's a built-in model viewer. That's pretty cool. Features. Rocking 8-bit chiptunes on soundtrack, right? Bad pixelated graphics. First-person shooting.
Well,
No, but the game takes 8 gigabytes of RAM.
what? That is ridiculous. I understand
bet
why.
It takes like 4 kilo. It probably takes like 4 kilobytes. I could easily do this with like almost nothing. But I love everything about it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like imagine if it was like all voxel and like it was just like made to look like this. This game
Like-
doesn't look like anything you've played in the past.
And it's one of those things where I can definitely see the doom of game companies. Where,
Yeah, triple
it's-
A's.
yeah, because like, as they all compete for like who has the most beautiful game and realistic graphics and things that are gonna make you want to spend, yeah, like buy a $300 game. Let's be honest, they're gonna try that soon. Yeah. As
So-
much as they try to push
so-
it, indie is going to be where you get the experience.
Yeah,
my
so
opinion.
the way I see it is the triple A's and double A's aren't going to go anywhere, right? There has always been an indie scene,
Hmm.
right? It's just that it's easier to get to the indie scene right now. And we've always had expensive games. I remember like getting the special edition of like one of the Black Ops games, and it was like $140.
Yeah.
What was I supposed to do with that? You know?
That's it. And
I think I played it like twice. Even. Like, oh, this is so cool.
it just makes me think like when, let's say, Fallout 76, when that came out, it's like the collector's edition. It was like $250 Australian if you wanted it. And then, yeah, they gave everyone a tote bag. And people were mad about it. I'm like, I feel like there's more things to be mad about. But, you know, I think it was 3 months later, the game shops were selling the collector's edition the real expensive one with the power armor helmet for $50. They were just trying to get rid of it. They're going like, yeah, it's just taking up space now. Activision is now forcing ads in Black Ops 6 when you swap weapons. Ugh. Why? Why would they do that? Besides, greed. Why?
So interesting enough, what I think is going to happen is I don't think Ubisoft makes it through the year.
Yeah.
But I do see that like there's probably going to be a lot of but I think the game industry is just going to keep on growing. I don't think it's going to like I know like Bethesda had a few stinkers. Some of the studios that Bethesda had under it are now gone. Like a lot of people are getting fired from their jobs. There's a lot of PR nightmares out there right now, for various reasons. Like EA just had to cancel a whole bunch of games. I have friends all over that are just like freaking out. But like I'm like, find a skill set, find maybe 2 or 3 people that you could trust, and make a game.
Yeah.
You already have the skills. You're already doing it. You probably already have somewhat of a nest egg. You have something going on. Just do that.
Like that. That's even something that I remember back in the uni days. Like we made a project, like a final game project. It wasn't the one I wanted to work on, but I made do. And I remember afterwards, because we were then known as like the most successful final project, and people were really excited. Oh, we want to see more. But then part of the project is you had to sign an agreement. No one's going to work on the game after it's done unless every member of the team either is working on it or gives their blessing. Because we all have ownership of our final project. And it was done, and we were like, oh yeah, that was really great. Oh man, people really loved it. And I'm like, well, why do we have to stop? Why can't we just continue? Why don't we try and make this as a proper game? And the other's like, now I'm done. Uni's done. I'm like, but this would be the best way to get into it. Like, into the scene and whatnot.
Yeah, if, like, the thing about making a game is, like, as soon as you make a game, you're a game dev. If you start working on a game, you're a game dev. You don't have to give up. There's nothing stopping you from finishing it off. And if no one's buying the game, put it out there for free.
Yeah. That's it. And yet everyone there was like, nah, we're all done with this. We don't want to work on this project anymore. And I'm like, guys, we had something that would have been amazing.
Yeah.
Microtransaction ads are going to call it. Yeah, that is just gross. That is very... Why would Activision do that? I do think EA is going to be dead soon. I don't think EA will die. I think, personally, they're not going to be releasing as many games, but I feel like they're going to be at a course on just The Sims. Personally, I think that's going to happen. The Sims is too big for them to. Because there's no competition for The Sims.
Well, the thing is, if EA starts collapsing, generally what happens is a private equity firm comes in, buys up all the assets, changes a few things, and then starts the same process over and over.
Yeah.
It's not. It happens. It really does happen a lot.
Yeah. But
that's what's happening to like Subway right now.
Yeah.
Equity goes in, they buy it, then they start dismantling it from the inside, and then making everything cost more and more, and then it destroys the whole thing. But at the end, they just sell everything off for parts.
Yeah. So like the people who buy the failed project cars, they can strip it parts, sell the parts to people who are doing their own project cars, and then whatever doesn't sell, they take to the scrap metal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think EA games will just be able to course on The Sims because the only competition they have for The Sims is Inzoi.
Like it's no, like the thing about EA though is like they have really good brand recognition. Like obviously it's a horrible place to work, right? But with like FIFA and all the sports games they have, football, the 2K, all that, there's no way they're going down. They make so much money off of that. You know?
I'm still trying to remember the celebrity. There was a celebrity that was apparently a big sports star or something. Yeah, back in late 90s, early 2000s. And EA was apparently approaching this guy, being like, oh yeah, you're going to be the new Tony Hawk. You know, we've got all these plans going ahead for this project for you. And everyone was so excited for it. And the guy that went, oh, I need to shoot this one thing overseas for like 2-3 months and I'll be back. And they go, oh, you won't get back, we'll be so excited for it. Went off. When he came back, all of a sudden, there was no contact. There was some sports scandal came out, and it was just seen as a case of, yeah, we don't want to put any celebrity on the face of a game for a while. It could have been like Tiger Woods or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know who it was, but I definitely remember that.
Like, earlier this year, I remember seeing a story about it, and I cannot remember the celebrity, even though at the time, I'm like, oh man, this is such an interesting story. I can't wait to tell a chat.
Yeah.
Hello, Lord Theo. This is what 3D artists do when they finish their Gunpla. We make more Gunpla. 3D.
That is kind of accurate. The cool thing about this is, as long as you have watertight models, at the end you can go back through and actually print this.
Well, my plan is, and I'm saying it now because someone last stream, it'll be Magma. I say Magma because I remember a red name, but I remember someone coming in and being like, oh, cool, Gundam. Are you going to make it into a VTuber? I'm like, yes. Yes, I'm going to rig it, and like this comes across as me being sarcastic, but no, I am going to rig this. It doesn't have to have blend shapes for the mouth because this is not a Michael Bay Transformers movie.
Yeah.
But you know,
you could. What I would do is, if I was doing it, and you know it's me, so don't listen. Because like I always go like 2 extra steps. You know how like Optimus Prime's mouth guard thing, like goes up and down when he talks. That's what I would do. I would just make the one thing. You know,
it's like the mouth panel, or like the face panel comes off, and there's the mouth, and you're like, ugh, no, put it back on.
no, I hate that. No, I'm literally just talking about like the panel going up and down when he talks.
Then what I would have done, and I don't know how to set this up, right, in Unity. Like, this is something that I have to look up. But I was that instead of a mouth blend shape, when talking, the eyes would just light up. Like, so the eyes just flash. That's what I would do for a Gundam. But once this is done, I'm going to make my own custom Nyx Gundam.
That's awesome. Make the RX-78 and then go and do that.
Yeah. Like, I had the... What's the Astra? It was called? Astray. Yeah, Astray. I had, like, that was going to be the one I was going to start off with. But then I'm like, no, that's probably a bit too complex. Like, I'm even looking at this C3 and C2. And I'm like, how am I supposed to model this? The circular piece. But then the circular pieces, a couple of them are hidden. And so I'm just thinking, how much of that do I have to model? Probably a lot. Posture check. I was just sitting on my foot. Just comfy. I also do have a healthy hydrate. Hydrate. James also, do you think Tencent is going to buy Ubisoft? I don't think they'll buy them outright, but I think they will probably try and do a merger or something.
They could. They could easily. Tencent has enough money to do that. People don't understand how much money Tencent has.
I mean, I only recently learned about Tencent because the Asian import grocery shop, they have Pepsi cans sponsored by Tencent, and it just has anime characters. I'm like, what character? Like, well, what series is this from? Like, I need to know. And literally, it only just says Tencent.
Like, so many different.
I know, and it just bugs me. And I try to Google Pepsi can Tencent, and they don't have the same ones. And I'm like, I need to know. Lusty Buns also before, don't know if you've read this, that Deadson was telling me that he likes that Konami pivoted to making slot machines.
Yeah. So,
really intense.
Yeah. So in Chinese, Tencent means like extremely fast information or galloping information, right? So like the idea is like it's an extremely mobile company. Agile is the word they use in the industry. But they just buy up everything basically. They have like deep pockets because they're really closely connected to the CCP. And they own a lot of Epic Games and a whole bunch of the companies that are all around us. You know. Oh,
I'm just.
I thought it was like 2 hours. I thought it was 2 hours later. What the heck? What happened to my brain? Did I travel back in time like 2 hours?
Oh, quite possibly. I'm just staring at this C3 part, and I'm like, what do I make? Alright, well, hang on. That's what I thought. A majority of it is just holders.
Yep.
So, I don't think I should make C3 and C2 in its entirety. Because the circular piece is holding onto B15. Not needed. All I need is C6 and C7 with a couple joiners sticking out, and that's it. Yeah, there's no point in modern science we cannot see. Like, it's why these lower torso bits.
Oh, I'd do it.
It's just solid.
I would model the parts you can't see.
No, you would, but I'm not you.
And then I'd make panel damage. Yeah, no. Make them pop off and reveal the skeletal frame below it.
Look at those. Oh, because that bit up the top doesn't have indents for some reason. No, it's like Incredibles. Yeah, you've seen Incredibles, right?
Yeah.
It's like that scene towards the end where it's like, oh, why won't you let us help you destroy this big robot. It's like, I'm not strong enough. It's like, what are you talking about? It's like, no, not strong enough. And like, you realize he has that moment of weakness, like, oh, that's me when it comes to the inner parts. I'm just not strong enough.
You can do it, but you don't have to. That's the thing. You don't have to do it. It's okay. You choose what you want to do.
Oh, there's an
What
ad.
you have to do.
I missed the fact that there was an ad starting. I just pressed my ad sign. People in ads. Go get something to eat, drink, and all that stuff.
I'm gonna have to go pretty soon.
All good.
Um,
I understand you have a busy day ahead of you.
yeah.
But yeah, I want to invite you in. I felt a bit bad that I wasn't able to come back and chat earlier.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
you know,
did too, but that's okay. Like everybody has things they have to do.
And I thought, you know what? If I'm doing art, I want to bring Dead Son in because I'm sure he would like to see a bit of art. And if he doesn't want to see a bit of art, that's also okay. He doesn't have to see art.
No, I'm really happy with you working on that. That's really cool.
I'm trying, like it's...
Oh, I did want to say I got my kick payout.
Oh, that was quick.
And yeah, well, so you don't have to be monetized, the term is, to get money. I was very confused. But what happened was I had 3 subscriptions, right? Guess how much I got?
How much?
$14 from 3 subscriptions.
Pretty good.
Yeah, no, it's like that would have been like 4 or 5 subscriptions, probably. Yeah, probably five subscriptions right there, because of like what Twitch does to their stuff. So I'm pretty happy with that, but I'm not leaving Twitch at all or anything like that.
Yeah.
Like, I do think it's cool that that's happening. You know?
I still think it's a little ridiculous in a sense, like how many people left Twitch as soon as Kick opened.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, I understand, like, if you're a fresh, new-faced streamer, but for people who had built up a community and all this other stuff, it felt counterintuitive. But again, that's just me.
Well,
Also,
I mean,
welcome back on the ads.
there are legitimate. Oh, yeah, there are legitimate reasons.
Yeah.
There are legitimate reasons, like not having ads. That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
There's also the fact that you get a lot more of like what people are donating to you. And you know, those features. There's a lot of downsides too, but on top of the regular stuff, their content moderation's a little bit better. They'll put you in the right category if you forget. After a while, like one of the mods will come by, like the Kick mods will come by and drop you into the right category.
That's good.
But also, they don't ban you for showing a hip as a VTuber, because like
Yeah.
Kick has a really big like moderation problem where like, you know, they like, not to get super political, but they'll get really mad over something like that, but then like allow people to talk about like, you know, just like killing senators or something stupid.
Yeah, because like
And
there was even a streamer that I know of. I used to go to the streams sometimes. They gotten banned on Twitch yet again because their VTuber is seen as too sexualized in their outfit.
Yeah.
And yeah, I find that a bit ridiculous. Like, there's people doing a lot worse.
Yeah, like physical people instead of art, you know.
Yeah.
Like I've seen some crazy crap that if a VTuber did it, they would be like insta banned from the band forever. You know.
Yeah, 100%. Like, it is quite wrong. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess because we aren't showing our face, I don't know, maybe they think that that degree of separation makes it worse.
I don't know. Maybe it's just people don't like. So I had a friend who worked at Twitch. He doesn't work there anymore, but he was laid off like not last year, but the year before. But he was telling me that internally, the majority of people at Twitch completely dislike anybody who watches Twitch, right? Like, and called everybody who watches a VTuber degenerate. You know, they're just degenerate people. And I'm just like, oh, that's real great. Which is not what I wanted to hear, but like,
Yeah.
internally, like, they're making fun of people all the time, and like even popular streamers, like, they're like, oh yeah, this is, you know, and
Which doesn't really
yeah.
surprise
It's
me.
just apparently Twitch is a very toxic culture inside the offices, and or you know, it could have been the office that he was in that was doing it too. You know, I can't speak for like everybody who was connected to it or whatnot.
Yeah.
But,
Hello, Shadowbender. That's Puzzle said if our streams were making Twitch as much money, they would look the other way. Well, I feel like the reason why they are against these art streams is because, in all honesty, if you are someone who is, I don't know, someone
I mean, let's
dressed.
a pretty solid point there.
Oh, it is, but I mean, like, if someone has like a very revealing outfit, let's put it that way. I think we all know some of the people that I'm kind of referencing, but I'm not going to say their names because I don't want to advertise their channels. But, you know, with these sorts of people out there, they have to have the R18 tags and all that stuff on Twitch. But I think, you know, with VTubers, it's harder to help with advertisers, if that makes sense. Because even if you say R18 plus, I think VTuber just becomes a blanket statement for all of us that we're all sharing. So that could be a little bit of it, is that going, oh, we're not going to get the advertisers, we're not going to keep the servers open, we're going to start losing money, blah, blah, blah. Business talk. Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Kick is actually like making money, and they're taking less. So I don't know how Kick can be, or I don't know how Twitch can be not profitable.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just
They have.
very odd, basically.
Yeah. Speaking of timing, I should probably get going in the next few minutes. I do want to say to chat and to Nix, thank you very much for hanging out. You guys are awesome, and definitely show Nix some love. He needs it.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, like, Lusty Buns, Twitch is making money from Amazon, and they're literally employing, like, creates like, you know,
Mm.
like all sorts of bad things. So
It's sort of a pick your poison. Do you want bad labor or do you want gambling enablers
I mean,
or addiction enablers?
like yeah, Twitch is, or sorry, Twitter is starting their streaming stuff, and that's gonna be a whole can of worms. But I love you guys. Yeah,
We love you too.
I don't wanna go.
As they say in the words of Madeline, we love our bread, we love our butter. But most of all,
Most of all,
we love Dead Sun Prime.
oh, okay. Yeah, I do think that it is pretty shady. Like gambling, like I don't gamble. I think it's a really bad idea because like humans are set up to get sugar and fat, you know, like to live in a famine mentality. And the people who are generally going to be gambling are people who can't afford to gamble. So I don't really like the whole stake thing. I think like whenever you have like gambling and cryptocurrency, it's super sketchy.
Like I have seen that if you go onto Instagram, and I'll also catch up on, because I know Shadowbender asked what CISO is. I'll get to that in a moment. But if you go on Instagram, like you'll find a lot of people. I feel like this is on TikTok as well. Like you get the ones where it's like, oh, what if there was a channel, a page dedicated to Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and it's just clips of the show. But the bottom of the page always has the an advertisement for steak, and it could just be like a little black bar, and it's just and yeah, it's just a very small advertisement. But I started noticing, I'm like, that is bad.
Insidious. All right, I'm gonna let you go.
Good. I think for being here.
But I'm needed this time.
Take care. Dead Sun Prime, everyone. Yeah, I'm gonna. Go check out Dead Sun. They're a very nice person. So Shadowbender asked, what is Seiso like soft porn for VTuber? So Seiso is kind of the opposite. It's someone who's more wholesome. They may talk about adult topics here and there, but that's not their content. They're not going to be like, you know, tight clothes or anything like that. They're more about, you know, modesty. So that's kind of what the Seiso tag is. It's a modest character, someone who is going to be friendly, just talk about more wholesome things rather than adult topics. Yeah, I'm not going to be like someone who's like, yeah, drugs, you know, that sort of stuff. Have a good rest, Dead Sun. Do appreciate the likes. Thank you for coming on in. You're an amazing person. Hi, Shisui. Doing well. How are you? Give me a quick moment. I'm going to quickly check something. Go finish at creating your own Demon Slayer OC. Ooh, that's cool. Sorry, I was just checking mod view. Not to be suspicious. I had someone come in earlier with a similar name to Shisui shouting a whole bunch of offensive stuff. I just want to cross-reference names, but apparently Twitch actually banned the person within the last hour. And I'm like, okay, well... Yeah, I just wanted to double-check. Because, yeah, the things this other person was saying was a bit... Yikes. And I just wanted to... But she does... Yeah, I am kind of glad. I mean, it's my first hate post on it. I'll really check up a bit more. Let's once say kick making money from gambling is hard to support. Think exploiting addiction is worse, but agree two things can be bad at once. You're not throwing shit at you personally. Just... Yeah, so Leslie Buns, I kind of agree. Like, it's a lose-lose situation, and it's what kind of bad thing are you going to back? But I do agree gambling addiction is bad to exploit. Game's only 1% villainous, 90% heroic. So Shisui, just to show off a little bit, I have... No, my helmet isn't damaged. I've actually got multiple helmets. And I even have multiple colors. So chat kind of broke my helmet earlier. But tonight... Oh. I pressed a button I shouldn't have pressed. Slowly modeling up an RX-78 Gundam. I'm currently trying to do like a part of the arm. Make me exercise. Oh, man. Make me stay healthy. Alright, here we go. 5 weightlifts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like the pink one. The pink one seems to be a pretty big fan favorite. I really need to add more colors though. Because like... I kind of stopped because I am working on something big. Hello, Phyllis. Fortune Cookie. Cookie says, you crack me up. Isn't that a nice cookie? Alright, this is... gonna be a bit of an annoying little bit. One on the Z. I'm actually knocking down all this stuff on my desk. My oversized hoodie is breaking stuff. 2 more exercises. Ah. Right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? I'm gonna put these down. I'm gonna take off this hoodie. It is actually getting a little bit warm. I put it on because I was freezing. But dang it. Move this a bit. Yeah. Does he buy that have a crack? Yes. Super cracked it on me. So it's my damaged helmet. Let me just look directly at the camera. There we go. Every so often I have to reset my positioning. A VTuber likes to wonder. Also, because Deadson has left, let me turn off the music. Hello, Joji, that sells a PS5. No, it's not. It's becoming an piece of the RX-78. 97% heroic. And everyone's being heroic these days. You all make me proud. Let's get rid of some of these. Alright, I need to not be lazy. I don't know which side of these is the one that has the joints. Oh no, my nose is getting itchy. Where's my merge button? A bit heroic, only if you can make grass explode after transformation. I would love it to have like a power-up pose animation, which at the end of the animation that I do, the explosion goes in the background. You know, part of me is thinking I shouldn't have actually merged this side in here. Alright, move this to line up a bit better. Do the same with this one to go uppity and acrossity. Here to here we bridge. I clicked the wrong spot to bridge. There we go. Gonna look, I'll just get some work done. All good. I appreciate the lurks. So now I just need inside of this, which for the most part is just going to be, I guess, bridging things. Nope, wrong tool. We want this one. Snap the vertex. It's going to look a bit odd, but we're never going to see this up close, and that is a bit of the beauty. If it's not meant to move, like it's not a organic object, and it's not moving, as long as the geometry fits, it's fine. I think that worked. Alright, fill the hole. Fill that. And this one. There we go. The inside of this is now done. Line to here, and then I can do the duplicate -1 on the Z. Both of these objects we're going to merge into one. And then just all of these. Merge. There we go. This is the elbow. Now it might need to be wider. That's okay. Although in reality it should be like this. Like, this is definitely a bit too thin on the inner bits, but sometimes it's, what can you do? You know? Click, click, click. Click. I guess I should do the inside here. Yep. One more. There we go. Hello, Rin. How are you doing today? Oh, dehydrate. Hydrate. So this is meant to have two circles inside of it. One here and one down here. The thing is, it's never going to be seen. We do, however, need to model up some of the connectors. How do I want to handle... Well, bring in a polygon. We're gonna go with subdiv.
Reflecting as a truth. It's only words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter.
I have to do some math again.
At this masquerade, heart in both face and mind. All free for you to draw.
Let's try about 20.
I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core.
18.
Please don't take
18,
off
there we go.
my mask, my place to hide.
Go back here. They are technically touching. We're never going to know that. I see Twitch recommending another Nyx today. And Temporis at the same time. And you chose this Nyx? Oh, thank you, James. I do appreciate it. Always wonderful having you here.
To see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it
I do appreciate you all being here. It does mean a lot.
find out how the walls
I know that sometimes 3D modeling
there I wait.
might be a little boring at times.
I'm a shapeshifter at Paul's masquerade. Hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show.
Yeah,
Please
appreciate
don't
it.
take off my mask, my disguise.
I have to figure out what to do next. My brain is very melty today. And this thing is a half circle. Odd. That half circle is where the fist connects to. And we're gonna have a harder time with the legs. Kind of. Oh, it's gonna be what happens. Members of execs are in court currently. Right. What did they do this time? Did they sneak into another building to get reference material?
It's full moon again. Crazy how time flies. When I wonder if the path is in the right direction.
Delete this face.
I do believe things come to light by accident. When
Then
you
delete all non-deformer history again, just
sounds like it's meant to
so it doesn't play up on us.
Oh, the journey starts from where we first step. No one's sure what lies ahead before the breath. Rose maybe, muffin die.
Hey, thanks for following the channel. It's greatly appreciated.
Theogen, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate that. Well, welcome on in. I hope you're having a good day today. Harassment? Okay, that makes sense. Nyx rocks. Oh, well, thank you. I do appreciate that.
when there's a beginning, there's an ending too.
Alright, so I'm gonna get the splitter tool. Now we get this, we connect it up. We merge these together. and the usual bridges. Oh, thank you for the hug. I'm gonna. Here, chat gets love. Wow, look at all the love. It was fun. I hate the love. This thingy is meant to have a hole in the middle. So I guess what we'll do is we'll select both of these. Extrude. Oh. Probably not needed to do it, because again, it's not going to be seen. But why not? Bring that in.
One beat is quiet, voices will be heard. Loud and clear, the story of the ones with me.
Alright, polygon, we need a cube in here. Alright, where does this connect to? It goes to just beyond it. Goes to here. These two edges here are beveled by the looks of it. And at the same time, custom, we need two edge loops here. Bring this out. I'm a pirate! Arr. The Lilligant. I hope I'm getting your name right. So to show off a little bit, I was actually trying to getting close to her name. Just to show off, I've actually got a lot of helmets. I haven't listed all of them. So I will return to the pirate, but I've got regular one, I've got Sleek, I've got Pumpkin, a Christmas, Zephyrs, Oni, Luna, I got Sonic and Shadow. But what I also have, I have different color sets. And the colors will actually affect different ones. So if you would like me to become a certain color, because you are new here, feel free to let me know. The top of my hat does get a bit chopped off. Let me just... I'll lower myself. And a very tall helmet. I am working on something to be more interactive with chat. And by that I mean it's in the planning phase. I'm struggling to learn Unreal Engine still. But when done, chat will be able to have someone appear in the stream as well. Because, well, why not? I reckon it'd be fun. Alright, we need a line about here and about here. And then we bevel them. Let's just make sure that the lines are the right height. We go up. I'm going to recreate those end guns. Make these wider, and I can fix these up. And these three here I'm going to delete. Doesn't want me to cheat. Or do a quick bridge. Am I clicking the right button? I'm not clicking the right button. I always miss the button. Now these two objects. Boop. You know what? Yeah. What I should do, this is a pointless loop. It does not add anything to it. And I only really need one. This just allows me to find the center. There we go. One part of the elbow joint works. And this is going to be part of the upper arm. I'm not modeling the entire innards, because it's not seen, it isn't needed. The only reason why we have this bit here is because we're going to see a little bit of that inside of the arm. Going to harden these edges. Non-deformer history. Now I can work on the lower one, which looks like it does kind of similar. Okay. I looked at the image enough, I know where to begin. Basically the same. Goes just below this point here. And then it shoots straight down. In fact, you know what? That works. Having it like this. At the same time, this one here is a bit that shoots down. That back. We are going to add in a single edge loop. This allows us just to have a center point. Didn't need to connect them up, but next we bevel. James has redeemed healthy hydrate. Gonna drink my water now. Hydrating. Thank you for that, Jams. I do appreciate it. These two bits here, we've got to extrude, and it looks like Well, it does go a bit lower. We're just going to lower it just to this point here. Like that, we're going to add in 2 edge loops. Here to here, we bridge. You know what, I'll do this. I think, how do I want to add this bit in? Fix it. You know what? One edge loop in the middle, and I'll just move it straight to the middle. The same over here, we bridge. I add a singular edge loop. Move that over there. And then we watch. Then all that's really left is just bridging everything. And anything that's 3 faces, we just fill hole. Bit up here is going to be a bit more of a pain. That's okay, because as I said before, as long as it's organic, it doesn't matter. Or sorry, if it's not organic, it doesn't matter if it doesn't properly line up. Oh, it looks a little messy. Because this thing is never going to have fluid animations. Like, if I do this, my neck is fluid. If I have a hand tracking, I can show a bit more. But you basically want smooth, properly done geometry. But if something isn't going to move, it doesn't matter if it gets a little bit messy. You just want it to be done, in a sense. Okay. And if need be, we can easily just extend things out. You know what? Just because they ended up getting the center pivot, we'll put in your one there. So I'm pretty sure that it was still centered, so that's good. If both of these would have to move forward together. Yeah, it's alright if they go outside a little bit. I'm not too sure how to do proper constraints, so this won't do this. But then again, I'm gonna have to pick which one of these is gonna be the true elbow joint. Because the way Gundam models work, they've got 2 elbow joints. They've got the top and the bottom here. So you can move them however you would like, and it allows you just to pose them a little bit smoother. Now, when trying to do a VTuber, you can only have one elbow. I mean, I believe you could have more, but it's just not going to count it. So, it's going to be just one elbow. and likely going to be this one here that allows more range. Hello, Lom. Prayer and coding always have a cross and hammer near. Yeah, prayers to God don't get answered. The prayers to Thor might get one. I mean, wouldn't it be more astute to have, like, a beer for Thor? Like, oh man, the code's not working. I know what to do. It's like, oh, power's out. Thunderstorm. Like, this is tomorrow's problem. How you doing, Lum? Or drawing, or studying, or modeling, or anything works really. It buffs the hammer. Like, I still find it funny, when I worked at an animation studio, I remember looking around and being like, all the women who work here are dressed in, like, business attire. Whereas the men have one of two looks. They either have a beard, or like some sort of facial hair growing, or business attire. I'm like, it's kind of odd. Like, I remember I was looking around because I worked alongside my brother, and I pointed out to him, like, have you ever noticed the guys are either business attire or have beards? But it's never both. You have one or the other. And he's like, nah, you're full of it. Then he walked off one day and then comes back. He's like, just went to the bathroom. I looked around. Yeah, you're right. If you don't have a beard, you're wearing, like, you're in business attire. Because don't know what it is about the beard that makes you go, nah, I don't need to worry about business clothes. And we shared it with the people around in the little area because the head of the little area we were in goes, all right, what are you two talking about? So we told him. He just kind of looks around at all of us there and goes, yeah, I can see it. This is pretty funny. One of the people there who absolutely hated us was like, nah, I'm going to prove you wrong. Because this was on a Friday that we were talking about it. Come Monday, he walks in, still in his usual business formal outfit, and he goes, oh, see, I didn't shave, and I'm still wearing a business thing, and everyone, like, all of us looked at him like, you have, like, 3 little hairs? Like, it looks like he shaved every day, and then today went, yeah, I'm not going to bother shaving. I want to prove him wrong. Like, you should have not shaved for a few days just to prove us wrong. And like, oh, I didn't know about that. That's when our project manager comes on in. Like, because we're all sitting around just waiting for, you know, information what we're going to be working on for the day. He walks in and he's like, oh, sorry, everyone. I'm late. Because I was at a friend's place. There was a bit of a party. I passed out. I didn't even get to go home and have a shower. And as he's saying all this, I just looked at him like, yeah, you didn't have a shave this morning. He's like, yeah, I got a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow. Why is that? And I'm just like, you either have a beard or a business attire. And he just goes, no. And he just sprints out of where we are. 5 minutes later, he just comes running in and goes, you guys are right. I was like, how have we not noticed this? And he just sat down with us for, I think, an hour. And everyone was just kind of talking about every other studio they've ever been to. And they're going, yeah, that seems to be the way the men are. They either abide by dress code or you have a beard. And it was like, there's no reasoning for it. As soon as anyone starts to grow a beard, business clothes are gone. And we don't know why that is. Here's how your swears to only get faster. A mustache doesn't grow. A mustache that doesn't grow that don't even shave. This just looks good. Trying to grow a damn goatee. This is evidence that guys hate you because it won't grow. So I do have a bit of a beard IRL. I do have a mustache. I don't shave it because I feel like I look weird without facial hair. But I do have a part that connects your mustache to your beard, you know, to make it a goatee. That doesn't grow. And I got a little bit on my chin, or underneath my chin, that doesn't grow. But it doesn't go long, it just kind of gets scraggly. I just get nerd beard. But yeah, I like having a beard because in truth, when I'm actually lost in thought, I actually stroke my chin like a And if you don't have that little bit of a facial hair there, it doesn't feel right. Fun, just I don't know. Last year had a mutton stash. Straight out of the 19th century. That is amazing. Also, just realizing this top bit is a lot wider. The sizing of this feels weird. I think it's because this is meant to come in like that. And like this bit here is not that long. The image. Also looks like this bit here should be like based on the front. All about here-ish. Gonna move it forwards. Even if it isn't accurate, I feel like that has to be it. You're from New Zealand, but you're Aussie. I am Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Salam here is from New Zealand. I have a bit of a mixed accent. I kind of learned how to, I guess, emote with my voice because of video games. Like, because as you may see in the tags, I do have Asperger's, and wait, do I have it there? No, I think I got rid of it. Okay, well, I got Asperger's. And I used to be very monotone. So I learned how to emote through video games. And that also influenced my accents a little bit. Also, thank you for the boop salam. With a mutton stash, alert, you are required to dress elegantly. If you don't, you will just look weird. That is fair. I just think of the show Community. And there was the guy named Starburns. And he had like the sideburns came down and shaped like stars. It can show emotion thanks to Fortnite emotes. No! Don't make me do the dance! So I need to figure out... Alright, well this piece here is the same on both sides. So I need to model B15 and then flip it. Always dressed in, faced with black long coats, elegant pants or jeans. Why'd I get smacked? Why? Early on pants or jeans. I could have worn a horrible shirt underneath. And it would have looked good. I mean, yeah, you kind of gotta have it fit your style. Like, my style is just, I'm a nerd. You got smacked because you deserve it. It's like, no, I don't. Why do I deserve it? Why? Why, Avena? Alright, now this is gonna be... a tough piece to do. Again, I'm only gonna keep the front. How's model coming along? Well, this stream, I did the shoulder and the elbow. The elbow does not look impressive, but trust me, this was needed. First day with the mustache looked directly like a stereotypical white dad. White shirt, brown shorts, shoes. That mocked the dad look, though. Alright, let's be sillier with this. It goes up. These three go up here. Up. This one goes up a little bit higher. Yeah, this would be so much easier if I was looking at my actual model kit. Where is he? Wait, no, this is an entry grade. I'm modeling up a high grade. There's a difference. My dad, you will make belts work on everything. I don't know, when I become a dad, I want to be a suspenders dad. What I might do this would actually work a bit better is if I use this as the starting point and then cut it out. Can I draw your feature like that? Yeah, you can if you want. If you want, we do have a Discord where it does have a art share. You can post it in there. As well as any other artwork you may work on. Belts and suspenders. Nah, I think they're just suspenders. Suspenders on everything. I'll be one of those dads that have like regular suspenders and a suspenders for like the socks. Everything. An ad break is starting now though. If you do get an ad, I'm going to thank you for watching an ad. It does help support the channel. Go get yourself something to eat, drink, stretch, go to the bathroom, all the good things you may need. I'll be right here waiting for you all to come back. I'm also going to go to the bathroom myself. I'm just waiting for the ad break to actually start because Twitch likes to just say ad starting soon. And then I'll do my quick BRB, run off, run back in while Sonic music plays. Yeah, maybe if I keep working. the ad break will start. Yep, there we go. Ad break has started. I'll be back in a bit, everyone. We will take. Welcome back. But I'm back. How do I want to... No, I can't make that a live surface because that's gonna... Oh.
Do you feel it? The lack of wind, but abundance of air. We're all in the same ship.
Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Also, Legend, the basic rule is as long as it's not like NSFW. Okay. Fine. My rule. Going back from the ad break, everyone. I very much do dislike how many ad breaks, or how long ad breaks are. But I guess for Twitch, it's a necessary evil. Alright, so normally I extrude outwards, but I think because of the way this is shaped, we actually gotta extrude in. Uh, 0.03. Where's extrude again? There it is. Strangely, this side doesn't look like it has as much bevel. This one here will bevel again. But in there it's meant to be a bit of a harsher edge by the look of it. You know, even this bit here, executive decision, we'll bevel it. That actually scared me.
Looks like we have another follower. Welcome to the channel.
Dicky Creates, thank you so much for the follow. I really do appreciate it. Oh, come on in. You gave me a heart attack. As a quick introduction, I normally don't have a pirate hat. Normally I have regular helmet. I've got different helmets. I gotta be careful about where I press buttons because it's affecting the program. I've also got different color sets that you can swap me between. I'm doing quite well. How are you? I am slowly modeling up an RX-78. It has taken me a bit, but I am now doing the lower arm, which will attach to this bit here, which is the elbows. And then once it's together, I'm then further blocking things out. Hey, how are you today? Thank you again for the follow, really do appreciate it. There's a bit here, I think. Stretches out a bit. As does this bit down here. Wider, and I'll just... I think the back side of it, we can't see it over here in the... I say over here in the diagram, it's all the way up there. We can't see it as well. Right, I was meant to, mirror my motions. That way when I'm looking over towards the diagram, how's the mullet been going? It's going well. This is the second stream of me working on this. The first stream I did the torso. This stream I'm working on the arms. I'm going to try and do the head off stream because of how small and fiddly everything is. And then when it's done, I'm going to start looking up various pieces of other Gundam to swap in and out. While I do understand that a lot of Gundam Breakers models are online, I'd rather make it myself. Let's throw two edges in. I hit a shortcut for something that I didn't know existed. bubbling this out a bit. It was the same way as when I started modeling as well. What's the model for? Was it game animations? The RX-78 is just for fun. So I just really wanted to make a gunpla for a while, and I wanted to make it on stream, but I don't have a good setup to do that. So like, you know what? Let's just model it up. But when it's done, I'm gonna rig it, and I guess make an RX-78 VTuber model. It won't be able to have mouth movement. It's just, I don't know. But yeah, it should be usable for something. So I kind of wanted for a while to make my own custom gunpla or just mech. And be like, hey look, here's a new model that I can be. As long as for the final boss fight Death on Smith. Starline, would you like this to be a boss? I will give you the file, and you will use it in your game. See what this message was that I just got. Just want to make sure everything was alright. Everything does seem to be alright. Pass a check. Where do I put my phone? There we go. Up there. Can't skip it anything more to this game. No, Silent. You said it was going to be a final boss. It is being used as a final boss in your game now. Have you played Elden Ring Night Rain? Game's been stealing your time. I haven't. So I wanted to get it, but the fact that it's either 1 player or 3 player is what's putting me off. So it's like, I don't know 3 people who would want to play it. If I could have a 2-player adventure, I would. Yeah, plus it's all checked. Come on, you features. No, Salem, you have to. Yeah, because our posture is checked and I want to keep it checked, I'm going to turn my little foot pedal. I say punch the bowl. I forgot it looks there. So I do have a little foot pedal machine underneath my desk, just so that I can get a little extra exercise in. After the final boss, you're also from Australia, so if you do get the game and end up needing someone to play with, what else we have to do? Ooh. You keep that in mind. Ow. Foot. Little footsies. This seems like... this edge and this edge need to be beveled as well. Bevel. Yeah. I do want to try and play at some point. I think the other thing is just getting the money together for it. I'm just looking at... Okay, I'm looking at the bottom of the hand, or the armpit, and I'm like... Yeah, I see. It'll be easier if I just... finish doing this bit. Found the wrong one. This circular bit up here is not indicative of any sort of scaling. It's just what I was using as a reference. Combine and then... Some of these merge together, but not all of them. I mean, it's not something that we would ever see yet again. We're not going to see the inside of this. But I would know. Even if, you know, this also is just going to be clipping and whatnot, it's at least going to give us some sense of illusion. And I think that is kind of better than nothing. Two and 1 and 2. I mean, down the bottom, technically, like this, and then extrudes downwards. And then each of these four sides, we're going to bevel again. Beveling is our friend. As long as we get rid of the angons. I feel like I always explain what an engon is, but then at the same time I'm like, you know what, I feel like explaining it again. An engon is basically any side or any face on here that has more than 5 sides. 3 and 4 are fine. 2 is a straight line and 1 is a dot. Go here to here. Bring it in a bit.
There's no time for indecision.
We gotta smooth those couple of bits.
The last is in a lost head. When I hop off new beginnings, burn out deed. Now we need it, a heartbeat for team.
I'll have to come by later and
Oasis in the
properly
sea,
smooth everything out that I want to be smooth.
we'll hear for creating new life, creating rivers in the desert.
Basically, smoothing out is like just buffing out the harshness of it. And even though I said, oh, I'll do it later, I'm still doing it now, apparently.
My heart is a furnace, had a selling my word of conflict. One goes what keeps me going. Take back what I lost to the bosses of greed and fear. Yeah. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly.
What I should do as well is once again delete all history because this is slowing down. I just don't want to smooth something that we aren't wanting smooth because then it's just gonna look weird. Like this edge along here, and you can see it's a harder edge. That's exactly what we want. Not on all edges, just the ones that we desire. One, four. Here with a boot. Better pick up first side of the build. Aww, thank you for the fan arts. I love it. My first ever picture with that with my eyes shown. I really do love that. Like one of the plans. So my starting screen doesn't look anything special. So if we look at it, it's a really badly drawn image. Like it doesn't have any perspective. I am meant to be standing there. The plan is, like, has always been, I wanted to be looking up at a billboard and have it flip through, okay, fan art that's ever been done, or even just self-drawn art, anything like that. So that's what I'm going to try and do as well. If I want as a stream you eat as well. Well, I hope you both have a good rest. Thank you for coming in. I really do appreciate it. None of this has a center line. You know what? Even though it's not really spot for it. Line. Yep. By being weird and messing up the other model. So it doesn't attach to that bit. That's a point of reference. This front bit here looks like it's meant to be back here. I think the back side of this doesn't have to sit as high. Illusion, once again, thank you for the follow earlier, I do appreciate it. Same with Yusuke Creates, really do appreciate the follows. I know that's attaching to the hypothetical thing that we deleted. But all I can see is that this is meant to be... wider. That seems a bit more proportionate. I think it was the brain. Make this one darker. Like, even this thing doesn't have the... I was going to do the panel line pattern. That seems to wrap around it, but... yeah, you can actually see it. Diamond-y sort of shape. I think I could see what it truly looked like over on the other side, because like up on this, the gun obscures a part of it, and when you go down here, it just shows it wraps around to the other side. Is it the same on both the front and the back? I cannot see that being how it is. If you go to Rin, that's all good. I do appreciate you coming on by. Always wonderful seeing you. I hope you have a wonderful day. I guess the panel lining detail can come later. Now we have another... Oh, actually, no, we're going to do the circle things. But I could just... No, because it's 8-sided. We need 12-sided. Know what you're thinking. Next, why'd you put in the detail making this thing with the line through it, if we're not going to see it? That's a good question. No answer to it. Put it up. Polycylinder. I believe we're making this a 12-sided shape. Right, I'll lower it over here. Oh, it's not. No, wait, no. I did something and now it's not. Lining up. Like extruded towards me, like inwards, not outwards this time. That part as well as when I look at it like this, I'm like, This would technically be like this. Doesn't really line up. As for here, these inner linings will have to move. Which I guess would be easier than what you're trying to do. I know they hydrate. You got jams. Hydrating. Thank you for that. Yep. Love my cherry coke. It's always expensive, but always feels worth it to buy. So, gents, I think you shared a video tutorial what you're building next in Minecraft. Like, are you following tutorials on how to do your builds? Like the castle you did? Just out of sheer curiosity, because I'm looking at how you do it, I'm just wonder, how do you think of these things? Gonna want custom. You want one line about here-ish. We extrude this in. iPhone build guide. Input the 50%. Okay. I just wasn't too sure and thought I better ask because I was curious. But here we're gonna bevel. Extrude, we're gonna bring this in again. Indent it a little.
I never felt like so miserable. I never knew I'm thinking this will last forever. Baby, stay with me. You gotta say no, you left.
These 2 points here.
I never felt like so different now. It doesn't seem like we've been far apart. Who's your love?
Those ones there.
My life will turn now.
Just get rid of the excess butts.
Like it will last for my life. One star is my the moon. The hell looks in your eyes. Just dialing your number. Say two prayers to last you. Pray in my heart when moon reaches stars. If you hold me tight, feel your heart be so close. Will this last long?
All of these, we're just gonna smooth them.
My life will turn now to normal like that. Just give me something that proves you're not fooling.
Okay.
Just give me. You gotta tell me you're not fooling me. My life will turn now.
We freeze the transforms, the -1 on the X.
Give me something that proves you're
Wait,
not fooling.
I forgot to hit duplicate.
Sorry. Just tell me you're not fooling me. One star smiling moon, your hair looks in your eyes. If I could ever tell you that, wouldn't I feel so weird? Praying my heart when moon reaches
Fun
down.
though.
You won't leave me.
But actually, I'll do it from in here.
I could ever tell you that you would not leave me. When stars smiling
Bring that in.
wonder how looks in your eyes. I need the smile so close. Always thinking of you. Up in the sky high, the
But-
moon reaches stars. If you hold me
Those are like that, but the inside,
so close, will this last long?
these bits here at the back don't have anything. The front ones that have the hole. Still, having this massively open is actually a issue. Want to have it just like this. So that way we can just clip the hand in. That. And you want the hard edges. Stretch. Stretch if you haven't stretched in a while, chat. The hard part's gonna be the hand as well. I am notoriously terrible at modeling hands.
Black holes on purpose, oh how it is. Isn't how it is meant to be. The final is. There's no reason, there's no time or space to keep feeling. The world's lost its faith, we can't
Alright, how do I do this? If we start off with another cube. Completely changing up how I'm modeling things. Just for this one bit, because my brain just went bleh. And it's got a slight curve for the top of the ear bit. Go back here. Bit here goes down. This bit here also goes down. Or it goes up. This bit here goes down only a little bit. Goes down a lot. Before we move it up like this. It is so difficult to just look at a very teeny tiny image. And figure out what this shape is meant to be. I always have to double check this song now. Ever since, I got it wrong once. I really thought this was the mission when you're on the boat in Persona 5, but it isn't. One of the GTA roleplay people ported over PS2 Vice City map to their server. Rockstar is going to do anything about that. So apparently the reason why Rockstar may have been angry about GTA 4's Liberty City being ported over, or as a mod and whatnot, was because there's rumors going around that GTA 4 is the next game to get ported. To try and tide fans over to GTA 6. So they're going to do the GTA 4, where there's 2 DLC, and then Max Payne 1 and 2. Apparently, this is what I've heard. Now, if that is true, Rockstar would be very annoyed if people were like, hey, you can just get the map in GTA 5 now. You don't have to do the missions, but you can get just the experience. I can see why people like, well, Rockstar would want to shut it down. In the same merit, I know there's a lot of questions that people have about GTA Online 2. Being the whole, like, is it going to replace GTA Online? Now, in reality, every single... I think from... Well, San Andreas had a multiplayer mode. I can't remember if it let you go online. I know that GTA 4 had an online mode. I think Red Dead Redemption 1 had an online mode. But GTA 5, they just call it GTA Online. And Red Dead Redemption 2, they call it Red Dead Online. I think they should have called it GTA 5 Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. To differentiate, because that way people are like, oh yeah, they're just going to do GTA 6 Online. They're not going to try and merge or anything like that. What wouldn't surprise me is if they eventually tried to port over Los Santos and whatnot to a GTA 6 Online. It won't look as pretty, obviously. But I can see them attempting to do this. Whether they go through with it or not remains to be seen. But I can see that they would want to try and do it. Because even with GTA 4, where they've been shutting down the maps, people are like, oh, but this would be great for roleplay. This would be great for giving us more opportunities. Because a lot of people on roleplay will be like, oh, where have you been? Where are you from? They go, oh, I'm from Vice City or Liberty City. Yeah, haha. And they try to talk about those sorts of things. When I think No Pixel on the big servers went from 3.0 to 4.0, and everyone left and they went, oh, it's a 5-year time skip. One of the role players I watch, their story was, yeah, they moved to Vice City for a few years. And it was always their go-to is, yeah, we went to Vice City. Now, a lot of role players are actually going, look, it'd be cool to just do a story there, because at the moment it's always, yeah, it's Los Santos. Oh, you ran a burger shop? Whereabouts? Like, oh, another city. They can't say Los Santos because it's the same island. And I think they really want other cities in there. And for GTA, like Rockstar to be like, no. Or Take-Two to be like, no. I feel like that's counterintuitive. I think GTA 4 Remastered is better than the Trilogy one. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. They did the Vice City roleplay on PPN. That out. Detroit. Damn, shit in Detroit. Hello, Seamus Infinity. How are you doing today? Bit of a yawn. Apologies. We are slowly getting there with the arm.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been?
Fine, I'm just
I'm a sharpshooter.
at Post Masquerade.
Hiding both face and mind. All free.
So I'm just going to do this the way I was originally going to do it, and then
I'm a
I
sharpshooter.
guess I chickened out of it a bit.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dark.
I love this song. It's relaxing. I just know that after this stream, I'm gonna have a appeal muted audio thing sitting there. With Twitch being like, oh, this guy on YouTube remixed this song. So you're in trouble.
I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, heart in both face and mind.
Maybe it should be lower.
Free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide.
Oh, what about this? You alright? Was thinking of something. I was thinking
I can't tell you.
just the mech
You see me.
that made me think of that train.
Yes,
I have seen like the Thomas the Tank Engine Transformers and whatnot people made. It's slowly making the RX-78 Gundam.
burning down the walls.
Gundam.
Is
I really got for someone who likes the model kits. I've not actually seen much of the series.
I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise.
Back. What if I just use thickness? Negative 0.05. We'll make that a 0.25. Hey, why don't we do a point? Offset. Oh. 0.025. Uh, 0.01. We only just want it to go out a little bit. Bam. And this one we can easily just do it this way because there's less harshing.
Not unique, maybe I'm not here at all. But the fakers finding us with lies that break us all the soul. Oh, it's useless.
Where's the button? There it is.
And away, yeah. What does it all mean? Can we make a difference? Really make a difference. If we don't break out of here, wake up, get up there. Raise your voice against liars. Feed around the fire. Why does nobody want change? Just imagine you're out there, swatting lights in a making. Can't move fast without breaking. If you hold on, life won't change.
These are meant to stick out a lot further. I'm gonna make them into a singular object. Separate objects.
Ready to pick up the pieces. Let's go. Let's play retarded. I say. Are you ready?
Get to about here, and then I'll go these two inwards. And I can delete this one. Negative 1 on the X.
The fakers are all sick of heart. Their faces hide
Got here.
They look down on all the rest of us like they're some special breed. Who's the high lord? Who thinks it's better than us? You feel the great time. Ain't in that crime that is there a mission for us? Who is that high lord? Who'd kill a million of us? And as the bell tolls, is
Alright,
there no
I know it picks up the one over here.
wake up,
You know what?
get out there,
We want one edge right down the middle.
away.
Hey, I said an edge.
Why does nobody want change?
Why did it give me the verts but not the edge?
Bring out change. Take the mask off and be free. Find yourself in the debris.
I probably knew what was coming. Yeah. Sony's State of Play is tomorrow at 2 p.m. PT. Ooh. I wonder what they're going to announce. Maybe a new Persona 4. But who would believe that outside of everyone who's seen potential leaks already? I was like, 3 voice actors have come forward being like, oh, we asked them to let us into the project and they didn't say anything back to us. And it's like, well, that could mean there's no project. Or perhaps they're still in the very early phases. I don't know what the development like is for them over there. Oh, an ad break has just started. But so you won't be able to hear this because you'll be in an ad, but if you are in an ad, it's also time to eat, drink, stretch, hydrate, all the good things you may need. That was my fault. I did a whoopsie. Didn't notice that was stopping. I look at the new cereal. I remember you telling me about it, and I was like, makes me hungry. I actually am very hungry right now. merge them first. Oh, that's the one. Cocoa Root. Never even heard of Cocoa Root. Which weird that over here. It's got a kangaroo on it. Anything with an Australian animal should be available in Australia. It's like the law. I need this circular object that goes into the elbow. Of the elbow, the shoulder. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Apologies, I didn't notice the ad break was about to start. I'm honestly getting super duper hungry. I don't think I'll be able to do the hand tonight, but I will be able to finish off the arm itself. So I'm gonna get another cube. This thing kind of sits on top. Like it. Basically, what's happening is at the bottom is a tube. This bit here slides over the tube, and this connects into it. So this is actually a very loose piece. But again, we're never going to see that tube. Next. One down here, we're going to delete the top and bottom faces. We need multiple edges, one for here and one for there. Now to try something a little different, just to see how this works. Don't want to bevel that. Now select these 4 lines. We bevel these.
I will.
Kind of creates what we want. We're just going to move these into position. And then in a bit we'll combine them. One, two, three, four.
Got it locked down, the end is coming in, so burn the dread. Accept it, my feet, don't worry about a thing, it's in my bag, so burn the dread.
Yeah, clean up these end guns a bit.
Tear up the fear, got it locked down, the end is coming in, so burn my dread. Accept it, my feet, don't worry about a thing, it's in my bag, so burn my dread. Little about a situation. Every second I was losing patience. Couldn't execute like daily operations. Who could? When we had such a deep relationship.
It is being a pain again. Selecting random bursts that we don't want. I want you. Blood all over, ashes all over, but it's okay, it's over. I mean, again, this part here that I'm doing isn't actually new. It's not going to be seen whatsoever. But I guess it's more or less... I want to put it in. The part of me doing this as well is to build up confidence in modeling. Let's see. Because yeah, I hadn't modeled in a while. I remember when I tried to do some modeling on stream, it did cause that panic attack that time. I know this can just be merged into one, but no. Merge. To give us 3 triangles to fill. Let's... Just like these, out of curiosity. And we have them touch tips. Now that does create a little bit of an issue with this. I do not like. Fine. It's fine. Now I extrude and just bring down. That should fix that. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. I also apologize yet again. Like, as the stream goes on, I get less and less talkative, and it's just because energy levels drop. It is nighttime. That is a prefix spot. I mean, technically what I can do is just breach. But this is, again, signs that we're not going to be seen whatsoever. But it's how I get to experiment with the program a bit more. I can't move that because hopefully fits. This kind of is just the way it is. However, this side here does have a little extra detail. I'll just put it there. Because now I can just go vertex, out, out, merge, and then this bit here, and out. It's meant to be a little gap, and then you can see a little bit of the inside. Man, what I am, the Eggman. Go here to here. Here to here, we then bridge. Again, this is we're now entering the stage of where I'm going to be like, let me just do this quick. We'll go with 3. Button. And then Bill. 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 One, two, one. Oh. Not the right one, two. And then again, fill hole, fill, fill. Sometimes it doesn't register the double click time. Cylinder, we're gonna make this just 10. Here. Where's that center line we made? This. Now this thing I wish I had a center line. And while this is an accurate scale, I'm just gonna make this overly big. Although, what was the rotation number I needed? Channel box 16, 18, which will allow us to make this a little bit bigger without popping through entirely. So we can see a little tiny bit of it in the gaps. This one we're going to make it just the grey. Doesn't really matter. It's such a minor thing that's never going to be noticed. The hard part is the entire arm now needs to be scaled up. Hit that. Best way, we're going to group them together. Just call it arm, center the pivot. Actually, the pivot for the arm. Up here. Arm looks very bulky. When it's meant to be like that. Which to me also says that this thing here I've just made too big. That button. This lower arm definitely feels too long. But well, it feels long and bulky, but I guess it's gonna feel that way until this is complete. And then we can start to make proper adjustments. Arm, we're going to freeze the transforms. We're going to move the pivot to the middle. There we go. So we've got two arms now. Now we do need the hand still. However, I am very, very hungry, very tired. So I don't think I can continue the hand. But I do like the progress that was made. This was very fun. Once again, we're just going to do one last delete by history. I think these beveled edges could be more beveled, like a larger bevel. I think that's a little bit of it. It's like actual model. It's the little one that I have. Fit here. Does go inwards a bit. Touch. And it's little tiny details like that which is going to make it pop more. Hello, Fritzy! You haven't invented language to satisfy the need to complain. How are you doing, Fritzy? What do you think? How's it going? Oh, both this and how are you going? I was getting ready to wrap up because it's nearly midnight. I'm hungry. I need food. But if this goes well, Fritzy, this could be a new VTuber model. It could be like Robonix. Transform! Pew pew! I've still got to do the hands, but the hands are going to be very difficult. Like, I need to take a hand off of one of my and look at it up close. Same with the head. Because, like, the head's going to be difficult. But outside of them, it's just the legs and the skirt. Oh, and the gun. Cannot forget the gun. I hope you're having a good day, Fritzy. I feel bad that every time you come in, it's when I'm wrapping up. Remember what hand rigging isn't fun? Oh yeah. Well, my plan is the hand's gonna be all the different individual objects. So like, big finger, and another big finger, another big finger, and then have little tiny joints on the inside, like that connects to the big finger and the little finger, and that's where it's gonna rotate. Like, that's what a lot of this is, like. Yeah! Elbow joints! It's just gonna be very basic. But I want to use it to learn more skills. I also added this little tiny detail here because the other arm looks very bland. I'm like, why is it not silky smooth like the little reference model I'm holding on to? Oh right, this is painted. Shoulder joint. Transform. I mean, whoop. Oh, it's not actually connected, but properly. I do have this little thing inside of it, which I had to squish. Much like the real ones. I gotta undo a lot. And he's got a little neck. So he's gonna be like, yes, hello. I am a Gundam. Blah, 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 blah. I should have been built with something underneath this, so you can't see underneath it. But no, I'm having fun. A longish art project that I can at least have a reference to. I'm not doing this much detail on the underside of the shield though, but look at all this detail. It's gonna be flat and chat's gonna like it. Oh. But my plan is I'm going to try to make it into a VTuber. Ah! I've been pumpkin potion. To quote a certain Fritzy con. No jiggle physics. I will. What, on the Gundam? Do Gundams have jiggle physics? Alright, do I know anyone online with whom I can raid? You know what? Well, it's a feature, but it needs to. Okay, what part of an RX-78 would jiggle? Out of curiosity, like, I feel like its skirt would have some physics. I call it the skirt. It's not like a kilt or like the waist part. I feel like that would have a little bit of a jiggle, a very rigid jiggle, but it would still have jiggle. We could have accurate sized humans clinging onto the outside of the robot and they jiggle as he moves. But I'm gonna raid Boom because they're doing some modeling as well. Boom is very nice. They do have an epilepsy warning. There's a lot of lashing and whatnot on their stream. That's your warning. And now I'm gonna have to stop mirroring my move because it's really weird. Ugh. There we go. Healthy hydrate. Hydrating. But I want to thank you all for coming on by. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Suya Creates Lilligan, thank you again for the follows. Again, I appreciate it. I do hope you enjoy your time here and hope to see you all in the future as well. You're awake now, Dead Son, and I'm wrapping up. I'm rating Boom. Don't see on Boom's. Ooh. Oh, that's a secret. That is true. You can do exclamation mark villain. How long can a name be? Only one way to find out. Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming on by. I do appreciate you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. Tomorrow is my day off, so I will likely see you all on Thursday, where we may be playing some Sonic Heroes. Finally getting around to Sonic Heroes. Look at all those Boom pieces fly by. But do take care of yourselves, everyone. Remember, keep being you, because you're the only you that is out there. Alright, have fun all. Here's Nick signing on out.